Well, hello folks, welcome along to the channel, and we're back with this FM24 save in the A-League with Adelaide United. Things were not going well in the A-League in the last episode, but we, as you can clearly see, have turned things around. There have been U-turns made, and that's despite playing bottom of the league Perth Glory twice and not beating them. So let's go and have a look. Yeah, folks, look at this form. Since the victory against Seoul, we have won some games of football, and there were some absolute crackers in here. This included a 2-2 draw against Perth Glory. We were 2-1 up in this. Medanda and Clough getting the goals, but we conceded a couple. And this guy, Khalifi, has been a nightmare for us. So against Western City Wanderers at home, we got very, very early own goals. Zach Clough with a brace, he's back on fire. And Bernardo getting the fourth goal. It went to 2-2. They looked like they were going to completely steamroller us. And then all of a sudden, we figured out how to play football and got ourselves back in front. So really pleased with that. And Bernardo has been playing a lot more, which is great. So then after that, we played Melbourne City FC. They were second bottom. And we were... we're 2-1 down and, struggling a little bit. Ryan Tunnicliffe got himself sent off, and then the second half was just absolutely crazy. We had goals from Prince Abari, yes, finally, but then he got himself injured and he's going to be out for a month. Great. But then Tunnicliffe got himself sent off, and then Harry van der Zaag, who's been playing in the central midfield position, that ball-winning midfield, because Tunnicliffe keeps getting himself sent off, but he got himself a goal there. We got Yull to get it back to 4-3, and then a late Halloran and Dobbin goals gave us a 5-4 win, even though we were down to 10 men. That is the game you wanted to see, isn't it? Again, away against Perth Glory. This is one where we probably should have done a bit better than we did. Goals from Musa Kikianis, who is just got into the centre. He's this really tall centre back, jumping reach of 188 centimetres, so well over 6 foot, but his heading is only 11. I've been wanting to get him into the side for ages. He's not really done much, but he has started to play some decent football. Musa Toure with the other one, and he has come in to replace the Prince. So, we also, Kikianis carried on in playing, and he also got another goal in this next one against Western United FC. This was a great victory. Yull and Clough getting the other goals. You can see Bernardo getting a game in there. Dobbin coming on from the bench. So we're rotating and doing reasonably well at the minute. But every game, no game looks like we're going to completely dominate. They all look really hard. And I guess that is just the point of the wage cap. It keeps everything really competitive, and this is kind of what we found last time out, wasn't it? So we're actually in a really good position now. We're into the top 6, which is great. We're going to be playing Wellington Phoenix, which is also great, today, and that will hopefully give us a chance to sort of consolidate that position in the A-League. We're 4th at the minute, but we have a game in hand over a lot of the teams around us other than Wellington Phoenix. In fact, 2 games in hand over Western United FC, Perth Glory and Melbourne City. So that's all good. There was a comment as well that were mentioned that there was going to be an expansion to this league over the next few years, going all the way up to 16 teams, which is interesting. I'm not sure if that is going to be... whether that will be put in the game perhaps in the future, where there's actually teams that will come into it and expand the league out, if it's already known. I think one of the teams is already known. Anyway, folks, this is going to be fun, and then next time we'll play Johor in the Champions League second round. The other thing is we've gone back to this 4-4-2. I've tried the player in behind, but we're just not creating enough. So what I've done to try and get us a little bit better, it doesn't make much sense, but we've gone with a high line of engagement. So we're trying to really push our players right up the top there and hope that they can sort of get on the ball. It's stretched the pitch a little bit for us, but actually we're finding it better. We're creating more chances and a little bit better at scoring those chances. Zach Clough has come into his own as well, which is really important. He's scored a few goals in the last few games, so he needs just to carry on. And we've got a good bench. The outside of Prince Abara, I think the bench is looking really good. And it's nice to see some of the youngsters coming in and really start to play well. So let's go and play this game. And we haven't lost a game in a while, so I'm hoping we'll be able to do that, be able to win this. Newcastle Jets losing their match there, so that's pretty good for us because Brisbane Roar, well, they don't really get up anywhere near us. They're still 5 points behind, but Newcastle Jets, they would have gone ahead of us, but they lost. So now we've got to play Wellington Phoenix. It would be awesome to get a victory here. I think this is going to be tough, really tough. If we win this, we will go level on points with Sydney FC, and it will be down to goal difference whether we get ahead of them. We need 3 goals better than Wellington Phoenix, which is a big ask. So, team we're going with is this one. Toure. Moussa Toure is leading the line. He had a little bit of an injury at the end of the last one, but that's fine. Clough is going to be playing alongside him. Halloran and Mandanda on either side. We could go with a whole bunch of players in there, but those are what we're going. Tunnicliffe's back in after yet another suspension alongside Yul, who has been the revelation this season. Kito, Ansel, Kikianes and Javi Lopez across the back line. Gauchi in goal. We've got the likes of Van der Zaag, who's been all over this pitch. Algarch, Dobbin, all of whom have been playing quite a lot of football in recent times. Prince Abara is not quite back, but yeah, let's see how this side does. Can we get Kikianis scoring? Yeah, another goal. He scored in the last 2 games. Can he get 3 goals on the trot? Not many people out there looking at the crowd down in Wellington. First chance is going to come to us. So we're just standing over the ball here, and we can have a shot, or they're going to try and just play someone in. Sometimes you get these clever little free kicks. Clough's over it. I mean, it'd be lovely for him to get a goal. Oh, that was nicely done. Hit the post and just wide. So great start. Cloughie. For some reason, Kikianis is saying we've already scored a goal. We haven't. I'll take it if they want to give it to us. So Kito into Halloran, turns really nicely there, but doesn't actually manage to hold on to it. Here's Kito. He's back in the side. Oh, with his right foot as well. Didn't see that one coming. Scores with his right foot, so that's a great bit of play from the left back. And we're 1-0 up, and that is looking good, folks. I'm really happy with that. Here we go again. Halloran. We're starting to sort of get a bit of a head of steam going, it seems. Get some victories. We're not losing games. We're starting to create chances. I mean, this is probably going to go down the other end and they'll score, but oh, that's a brilliant. Here's Mandanda, who's a real danger when he's on the ball. Inside to Yul. Zach Clough does well, just recycles the play. Moussa Toure, he's trying to run that one down, but can't quite manage it, and it's back to Paulson. They chip it forward, but again, oh, the Ansel missed the header, and it's a real mistake from Ansel. Gauchi should have made himself bigger, and it's 1-1, and that's really disappointing because there's no way we should have given them that chance. A really poor bit of play from Ansel. Well, it looks like that's given them a bit of fire in the belly, and Gauchi's done well to push the ball out, and Ruffer, it's into the bottom corner. They've turned it around. Can you believe it? We've looked really good at the start of this game, and a mistake and a wonder goal have turned it around inside 25 minutes. But there's still a lot of time to go. Feels like there's probably going to be a lot of goals in this game. Well, that was definitely the kiss of death, wasn't it? I said there's going to be lots of chances after we'd had like 3 goals in 20 minutes. We didn't see a chance after that. But yeah, a little frustrating. Didn't make the most of that start, and we find ourselves behind. So no changes just yet, but I'm thinking maybe of freshening things up down the wings. Halloran not been the best today. Here's Clough. He's got a chance. Oh, Mandanda. I think Clough should have shot there, in all honesty. His was the best opportunity. Can you believe we've given that one away? A couple of changes. Bernardo and Dobbin coming on. Let's see whether we can get something out of these two. We don't really have another striker, which is a problem when the Prince isn't playing. So we always feel a little bit weaker there. But it would be frustrating if we lost this, because we were we definitely feel like we are worth a point out of this game. Here's Yul. You feel Kikianis might have a chance here. Oh, Cluffy, he does get his goal through the ruck of players and into the back of the net. And we're 2-2, and it is all to play for now, folks. It is all to play for. Just cannot defend, can we? But it seems like we can't stop scoring either. A lovely finish past Paulson, and definitely that is a well-deserved goal. And here's maybe another chance. Kikianis, he's big. He's a big lad. Could he get his head to it? Bernardo takes the corner. And he's cleared it. Here's Yul. Kikianis doesn't quite get his head to it. Tunnicliffe does well. Bernardo. Oh, Dobbin at the far post. What was the goalkeeper doing? Lewis Dobbin. Just completely left on his own. Paulson dived to the right, dived to his left for some reason here. It almost dived before Dobbin had headed the ball, but a lovely little chipped shot in there. It deflected off Galloway. So a couple of changes at the back. We're just trying to strengthen things up back there. Van der Zaag on for the tiring Javi Lopez, and Macaduni is on for Kikianis. He's not going to get his goal, but he's had another reasonably good performance so far. And we are 3-2 up now. We need to just make the sensible move here. So we've just taken off Be More Expressive. We've brought on Brilliant and just put Dobbin behind in a shadow striker role in the hope that we can just create something there. But they look like they've put maybe one or two players forward there, and Dobbin almost gets his second goal. And no, it was offside. Don't know why. Another opportunity maybe. Bernardo with the corner, really finishing this game strongly. It looks like we are actually looking like we might have deserved the victory here. Not in terms of possession, but look at that XG. The ball's out, but here's Mandanda. Dobbin has a smash, and it hits the bar, does it? Hits something. And Dobbin's just picked it up, done well here. And he's not going to be at the side in the side much longer, but we've got potentially someone else coming in to replace him. Here's Van der Zaag. He should have just crossed it. Hits the bar again. Very, very strong end to this game. Just wish we could stop conceding goals. We seem to be the goals going in very, very easily. We've had 2 conceded almost every game. So we are wasting time here. Kitto in that back left position. And out it goes. Old clears it, but we're looking good here, folks. We're looking like we're going to have this. Kitto's thinking about it. He's going to take a long throw. That's well done. Look at him taking his time. He's getting a yellow card for this, surely. Taking every second he can. Here's Mandanda, and almost gets himself a goal. And it is full time, and we have got a victory, and that's a massive one. Really happy with the way we played there. Everyone playing their part. Gauchi, he only had a minimal number of shots to face, but we certainly were the better side, I think, overall there. Deserved our victory, and we sit ourselves now in 4th place, and we are just 2 points behind Western Sydney Wanderers, that's it, not Western City Wanderers. So I think that's what I kept saying all last time. Just 2 points behind them. So how have we turned this around? It's brilliant, but I don't know how we've quite done it. It took our time getting started this season, but certainly we're coming down the stretch now, and we are pushing for good things. We got Brisbane Roar up next, MacArthur FC, and the Mariners, who are in 5th. So some tough games in there, and some games we should get some points out of. And then we go into the games against Johor, DT, and we will be playing those next 2 games on the channel. So we'll have a double header, and we'll see how we get on against Melbourne Victory as well. Fingers crossed we're still in the playoff picture, because that's where we need to finish. Right then, folks, I will see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you very shortly. Goodbye.